Hey guys, I am going to show you 4 things today to kind of spiff up your Schoology. And the first one is super quick, super easy, and that is changing the profile pictures of your courses. So as you can see, all of my courses have kind of a matching type theme, and they're just really easy to read, easy to find, and I've included the clip art as kind of like a cue for my pre-readers. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and show you. You just click on the course, and in the upper left corner, you hover your mouse over it and hit Edit Picture. And you'll see they do have some stock images here that you can choose from if any of those catch your eyes. If you have something specific you would like that you've saved to your computer, you just hit Attach File. It'll pull up your folder, and you can choose that image that you're wanting to update or upload. And yeah, if you guys would like to use the ones that I made, you are totally welcome to. I went ahead and uploaded them onto the OneDrive folder that I shared with y'all. And if there's like something that you would like to change for like social studies, you know, in first grade we're learning about Tennessee, so I put Tennessee, but if there was something else that you would want to put there or customize it in that kind of way, just let me know and I can make that change and then send it to your team. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to show you is my homeroom. So I've just kind of created my homeroom as a landing page where the students can come every day. And the first thing I have here is the Bitmoji classroom. So I'm going to show you guys how to make one from scratch, but first I'm going to show you kind of what it can do. So when the students come here, some of these items are clickable. My little person is saying, click my book and I'll read a story to you. So if the students click the book, it links them to this YouTube video of me reading them a book. Another thing, like shelves are super popular to include in your classroom so that you can put all kinds of different things on there. I have like a workout video and another book read by someone else on YouTube. Another thing is putting things on your whiteboard, either links or like in this case, I did a question of the day where they can answer it on Flipgrid. So let's go ahead and go to Google Slides. And I'm going to go ahead right here and add a new slide. I'm not going to hit the plus sign because that gives you a slide that has text box in it. I just want this blank text box, or not a text box at all, just a blank slide. And then I'm going to go up here to Insert, Images, and then come over to Upload from Computer. This feature is what makes, not Upload from Computer. Insert, Image, Search the web. This is the feature that makes Google Slides super superior to PowerPoint, just with the ease of pulling images off the web. So I'm going to search wall floor to try to find my background. And anything will work. This one is just super generic, and I literally just picked it up and I dragged it onto the slide. And then I'll move it so it fits. And I'm just going to stretch it so that it fits the whole thing. Some backgrounds, if they got stretched, they'd look a little wonky, but this one looks fine. So I've got my background, and now I'm going to add a couch on this one. So I'm just going to search couch right there and put that there. Sometimes the word clip art will help you pull up better options, or the word transparent, so that you get a transparent background. Let me pull this couch over. It's got a transparent background, which just means it's not like surrounded by a white box, which is what you want. And you just shrink it down to the size that you want. You don't want to take up too much room. Now, if you have a Bitmoji and you're wanting to include it, first of all, you can go to Bitmoji, just like the website. You have to have it on like your phone and have created your avatar already. But if you go here all the way down to the bottom, and right here it says Bitmoji for Chrome desktop, that's what I did. And it literally downloads this like little link right there. And I'll show you why that is so nifty for this. So I can literally click that Bitmoji button right there. And here's my Bitmoji, and I can search sitting. And just pull that right onto the slide, and there she is. So she's kind of facing the wrong way. So I'm going to left or right click and go to rotate and select to flip horizontally. And I'll make her a little bit smaller. That might be too small. No, that's about right. And put her sitting on the couch. I have got my co-teacher, Miss Kelly, that's going to be with me. And so I actually emailed myself some Bitmojis that she sent me. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and I'll kind of show you if you're not pulling something from the Bitmoji app, and if you're not pulling it from the search web option, what else you could do. So I'm going to go ahead and download that image. It should go right into my download folder. Go back to Bitmoji and then insert, and now I'm going to insert it, uploading it from the computer. So I'm going to hit that and select her from my folder, and then I'm going to have her standing. She's not that much taller than me. About there. Right, or I actually might have her on this side of the room. Social distancing. There we go. All right. A next thing that I could add, and I'm not going to do the whole room, but I just want you all to get a good idea. I'm going to do whiteboard, and then I'm going to do that word transparent, if I can spell it, and pull that up. Oh, I haven't seen this one. It's actually, it's kind of fun. But I think I'm just gonna cut that out. I'm gonna use this flat one. That one was a little bit of a weird angle. Yeah, so you just, however big you want it. And I'll show you, you can see that it's in front of my couch and it's like in front of Kelly. So I'm gonna hit Kelly, right click and do order. And I'm gonna bring her, order, and I'm gonna bring her to the front. And I'm going to do the same thing with the couch that I am sitting on. So right click, order, and bring to the front. And now I need to be brought to the front. So there we go. All right. So that's the gist of it, and that'll kind of get you started. I do want to show you one thing really quick. If I wanted to add a picture of something and I really couldn't find like a good one on here that had a clear background, let's see, what could I add? Like if I wanted to add like a dog, I could go to Google and search dog. Very cute. Okay, wow, this one, I don't know what I was expecting, but these are just adorable. I'm going to save this picture, save image as dog, and then I'm going to show you guys a trick that is amazing. It has changed my, I don't know if I want to say it's changed my life, but it's like, you know, simplified my life. It is called background, no, not background, remove.bg, BG being background, so remove background. Remove.bg, and it's going to take you to this free site where you can upload an image. So I'm going to pull that picture of the dog, and it is going to take away the background. And I'm going to go ahead and download that, go back to my slides, and go to insert image, upload from computer, and upload this dog, which now has a transparent background. So Miss Hannah actually helped her do this with her Bitmoji classroom, and she was able to put pictures of her actual dogs like at the feet of her, like by her chair. It was super sweet. So that is, the ball is kind of weird in this picture, but that's the gist of removing a background from an image. So, and then if you're wanting to add text, you just go to insert again, but instead of image, hit text box, and then you draw your text box. So right now I'm going to show you guys Flipgrid and just kind of an idea of how you can use it. So I'm going to go, what emoji did you use this summer? And let me do like a title. Question of the day. And just like any other place, you can like change things, make it bigger, make them different colors, whatnot. So now I'm going to show you guys how to hyperlink something. So let's say Miss Kelly recorded a video of her and put it on YouTube as an unlisted video introducing herself. You know, she's waving hi. You could search speech bubble, put a little speech bubble about her and say, hi, my name is Miss Kelly. Click on me to learn, you know, more about me. And if you wanted to add that YouTube link, you would just select her and then go right here. There's the little like chain links and click that, and it gives you this box, and you can literally just put in a link for that YouTube video. Same thing with the dog. Like you could probably do like some kind of like brain break, like a song about dogs. Or if you wanted to do like an educational page, like learning about dogs and like responsibilities of taking care of them kind of thing, you could do that. So for the question of the day, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys over to Flipgrid. And you can actually sign in with your Microsoft account, so you don't have to make a new account. And then go ahead and add a new topic. And I'm just going to say, what emoji did you use? The topic, you can only have 35 characters, so I've run into that a lot, that's very short. But we'll just say, tell us your name and one emoji that you used this summer. How were you feeling? Which emoji did you use? And then right here you can set how long you want them. I don't really want the kids talking, probably a minute and 30. Probably just a minute is long enough. Video moderation, you can select to see that you would have to see the videos before they're posted for other students to see. And then you can add media. So you could do like a video, especially if you've got pre-readers in your class, you could upload a video of you being like, hey guys, I'd love for you to record a video of you saying your name and which emojis you used. And you could even have like the emojis poster and like read it to them really quick and remind them which ones they are. I'm going to upload an image and oh, I thought I saved it, but I didn't. So I'm going to go back here, Google 10 emojis. And find, that's a great picture. It's even got the like sentence stems. Save image. Go back to Flipgrid and upload that image. And it's going to let me keep it. It's not going to make me crop it. So go like that and then create topic. And my topic is ready and it gives you the link right away, which is awesome. So you can just hit copy. And then I'm going to go back to my Bitmoji slide that I've created. And I've got that text box selected. And I'm going to go to that chain link symbol right here. And go ahead and paste. Not paste. What am I doing? Let me try that again. Okay, apply. That is so weird. Okay, well, maybe if I've only done this once before and I was thinking this is how I did it. There we go. So I just applied that hyperlink and now I am going to go back to Schoology and I'll show you guys. I might have to refresh my page real quick. And here's that one that we just created. And you'll see that when I click on that question of the day, they would be asked to log in with their MMPS login, which is super nifty. There's no like additional logins or accounts that need to be made. And they have this image here, they have the prompt, and then they're going to hit this plus sign and record their response. And it's super fun. They can add filters and stickers, kind of like a Snapchatty feel. And then they will kind of just like accumulate accumulate like underneath it as you approve them to be shown, and they can like other students' response and like watch them before they do theirs. So that is Flipgrid. They have a training on their website, Flipgrid does, and it took me like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to go through it to get like a certification, and it was just like super fun and super easy, and had a lot of good ideas. So that is Bitmoji Classrooms. Here's another one that I have. I'm not going to leave it on my homepage. It just cracks me up. But I am definitely going to find a place for it. And it's just like the idea of like having a classroom for like brain breaks. So I've got like me on the treadmill and the gym in the background and Jack Hartman. And I did use that background removal website to just like snip a picture of him from one of his videos and then remove the background so it looks like he's standing in the gym. And then I hyperlinked him so that when you click on it, it takes you to one of the Jack Hartman workout videos. Yeah, and before we move on to the buttons, I did have just a blog that I found that had some really good ideas. This is, I don't know if maybe like third, fourth grade could get their students to make Bitmojis, and they put together a class picture, which is such a cute idea. And the school did a faculty picture, which is pretty great. This is a virtual field trip, which is a really awesome idea. Miss Cornelius was just telling me that she had an idea to hang flags in her classroom, or her Bitmoji classroom, of all of the countries that her students' families were from. And when you click on the flag, you could learn more about their country. So I thought this was like perfect for that, that it could link them to some of those ideas. And then this is like a sightseeing tour, which could be so fun with like a social studies unit. Like in second grade, I know they do. What am I trying to say? Like U.S. Statue of Liberty and such. So lots of different ideas if you Google it. This one I love, like this book's like, I'm assuming all of those are linked to read alouds for those like super popular children's books, which is super fun. And I really liked that over here they had some website links. So they have like their Epic linked, and we're gonna have iReady and use that. So that is awesome as well. This one, like if you're a sports fan, make it your own. This is awesome. I've seen some teachers just do like a book room, like that's just a ton of books, and those are all linked so that they can be read to. This is kind of what I was going with the gym. It would be great for a PE teacher, but I feel like a classroom teacher could do it as well, to just like have a place where they could go do a brain break. And they've got yoga and stretching, dance, jump rope fun, workout. It's super fun. And I did want to show you, I won't play this video for you, but it's called Adding Your Bitmoji Classroom to Schoology with Clickable Links. And it's posted by a fellow named Tim Wheeler. And this was one of the ones he was using as an example, and I thought it was so awesome. And this is his math room. So when you go to his math course, this is just at the top. And he's going to put his little Bitmoji standing here saying, click on the math tools to practice. And he's actually found sites where all of these like math manipulatives can be like manipulated, like dragged on the screen, and actually used. Like the dice takes you to like a website that has dice that you can use, and the counters and everything like that. So I thought this was a really neat idea that I wanted to highlight real quick. So that's all about Bitmoji classrooms. And the last thing that I was going to talk about today is the buttons that I've created. So you can see I have class information, meet the teacher, our schedule, classroom expectations, and then these last three down here are all Teams meeting links. So I've got the Dr. Sanders announcements, 8 a.m. Monday through Friday. I've got my daily Teams meeting, 8:15 Monday through Friday, click to join. And then office hours, this is how I have it right now. I did see that one of the teachers in our Teams group posted that her office hours were going to be make an appointment, like by appointment only, which I thought was pretty smart. I don't know. I guess I'll kind of just see how much that's being utilized, and if it's like a chaotic problem, then do something else. Yeah, but you'll actually see down here at the bottom, I have this like folder sitting here, and if you click on it, it's it's just like a little home for my schedule, my meet the teacher, and my class expectations. But instead of them having to like click on a folder and like click on which one they want, I've just linked those to these buttons. So if they want to do the meet the teacher, especially this first week of school, I've made this little poster about myself. And then same with our schedule, just a quick like, oh, what are we doing today? What time what time is that thing? And then classroom expectations. I made a little poster. And this one I actually uploaded to the OneDrive if y'all want to use it. If you have the same expectations as me, you might not, and that's okay. I took my Bitmoji off and I just put a navy smiley face there that says have fun. So definitely feel free to use it if you would like. Down here I have this week's assignments. I am still trying to figure out what I want to do here. This is the third way I've had it set up, and I feel like this is way too busy probably. It might be like a really good option for upper grades. But yeah, I'm just using my Bitmoji. Like I'll pull it up real quick and show you. I literally just searched Monday and you've got, these options. A lot of them are really negative, and I was like tempted to do like some of them are just funny, but I feel like first graders wouldn't get it. But yeah, so I just use those. Those aren't links or anything, but then you've got the little arrow pointing at like their assignments for the week. So the way that this would work is you would like click on like reading and phonics, and it takes you into the ELA folder. So that is how I have that set up. Like I said, I'm probably going to change it. I'll actually go back to my courses and show you guys in my sandbox the way I originally had it. I think I'm going to go back to it. Is just having like this week's assignments, like the little banner there, and having those things so that they're like, okay, I want to work on my reading. And then it's going to take them into the ELA course, and it's actually taken them into this folder, week 2, August 10th, and there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, let's say it's Tuesday, they click on it, and the assignment is right there. Obviously, there's not an assignment there because that would be crazy if I had assignments uploaded for the 10th. Yeah, but that's just kind of an overview of what my buttons look like. How you make them, I'll show you really quickly. I'm actually going to go to Docs, Google Docs. And I'll do a blank one. Okay. So for me, I found that when I did regular margin sizes, that I was struggling when I was copying and pasting it in Schoology. So I'm just going to start off by going to the page setup under File. And that left and right one, I'm going to make it 1.5 instead of 1. So just kind of bring it in to be a little narrower. So once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and title this Schoology Buttons with Mrs. Hustad. And then I'm going to insert, which we are familiar with. And I'm going to insert a table. And I'm just going to do 3 by 3 right now and show you guys how I did my class info. So I'm going to merge these top 3. So I select all 3 of them, right click, and then merge cells. That's all one. And then I'm also, right now, before I even put anything in there, I'm going to align it to the center. That's important for Schoology. Otherwise, your banner is like floating over on the left side and it just doesn't look good. So now that that's centered, I'm going to go ahead and upload my banner into this long skinny one. So if you guys go to the OneDrive folder that I shared with you, you'll see that I have a banners folder that you can use the ones I used, or it would be really easy to create your own. And these need to be images, so like you could create your own by going into Microsoft Word or whatever you use and like type it out in like the font that you want, and then literally just snip it or take a screenshot. That would be like a really easy way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and upload Where do I have it? Important class info. And then here I'll insert my buttons, upload from computer, and I'll do it in the same order that I have it. Meet the teacher. If you're wondering the reason that I use the table, because I didn't make that up. I saw someone use the table and I'm like, I don't need a table. Seems like a waste of time. And I did it without the table and it was so hard because these images come in huge and you have to shrink them down and then you're trying to like make them all the same size and trying to like space them out correctly, and it was just a nightmare. So I do really recommend using um, the table just to have it all evenly spaced. And it just automatically brings the image in to like the size of the table. What am I looking for? Almost ready to show you guys the fun part. Where's my office hours? I'll do my student contact info survey. All right, so now that I have the buttons that I want, I'm going to go ahead and select all, and then I'm going to right click and go to table properties. And right here where it's got the little black circle, that's the color of the border currently, and I want it to be white so that I can't see it. So now you'll see it just looks like they're floating, perfectly aligned, and I can go ahead and copy it and go to my course, and you want to do like add materials. Like let's pretend that this course was like completely empty and there wasn't anything here. You would just add materials and you would add a page and call it something like important, there you go, important class info. And go ahead and paste that in there. Okay. And then this is important down here. It's like a little newspaper. It says display on new page. If that's what it's saying when you hover over it, then it's basically telling you that you're going to have to click on the title to open a new page. But if you click on the newspaper, it changes it. And now when you hover over it, it says display online, which means it's going to just show up without you having to click on the title. So I'm going to go ahead and create. And scroll down, and here's what I just posted, important class info, and there they are. So if I was wanting to hyperlink some of these, I'll show you guys a Teams one. I'd go into Teams, which I did not previously have pulled up, so you're gonna have to watch it load. Okay. And let's say I want to do Dr. Sanders' morning announcements. So go here and I see her morning announcements event. So I click on that. Okay. And if you scroll down, you'll see this hyperlink right here, join Microsoft Teams meeting. You can just right click that and hit copy link, close it out. And then you'll want to edit the post that has the buttons in it. And you'll go down, this is the morning announcements, and just select that picture, and then it's those little chain links right there. Click that and post that and save the changes. And now